against J.P. Morgan Chase for failing to maintain, preserve, and produce records that were required to be kept under CFTC housekeeping requirements and failing to diligently supervise matters related to its business as CFTC registrant.
Peace, blessings, and respect, family. Today is March 6th, 2022, according to this calendar. What I want to holler at y'all about is I was checking out something this morning on Road to Ruta with Big Swire, and was listening to him discuss what's going on with Bank of America and J.P. Morgan and the fraud and criminality that they're pulling in the metals market. And he talked about something that was going on with J.P. Morgan and the Fed and the RICO charges that they were facing and the other stuff that was going on with them for, tampering with the market, doing the bull that they've been doing. And in there, he talked about what the stipulations were, some of the stipulations that were put in place as far as what J.P. Morgan would have to do to keep from facing the full grunt of those charges. And I've never in all my life ever heard. Here, I'll just play it for you.
We had a nice run up in silver. The sad thing is we get excited about a 50, 60 cent move in silver. That should be $50 or $60 move if silver was freely traded, but it's not freely traded yet. We are waiting for that day, but it is a positive movement. There's other positive things and another conspiracy that I want to talk about. We weren't worried. I didn't think it would happen, but the COMEX deliveries for March, somebody came out of the blue and saved Bank of America's ass. Who is it? It's that entity that's not supposed to be rigging silver anymore. Yep. J.P. Morgan, of all people, made all the deliveries. Here they are in their delivery. Right in here. We are up to 8,000 contracts delivered, 40 million ounces. Where is it? J.P. Morgan right here. Ended up, because B of A couldn't deliver, J.P. Morgan ends up delivering 1,525 contracts at about 7.5 million ounces out of the house account, which I didn't think they were supposed to do, according to their deferred prosecution agreement. Now, let's talk to the CFTC and the DOJ. What the hell's going on? Yes, a deferred prosecution. J.P. Morgan signed a deferred prosecution agreement on September 29th, 2020, after they got busted for, and I quote, J.P. Morgan, global banking financial services firm, has entered into a resolution with the Department of Justice to resolve criminal charges related to two distinct schemes to defraud, the first involving tens of thousands of episodes of unlawful trading in the markets for precious metals futures contracts, and the second involving thousands of episodes of unlawful trading in U.S. treasuries. This criminal bank is so ridiculous why they are allowed to exist. But listen, J.P. Morgan also entered into a deferred prosecution agreement, a DPA, in connection with the criminal information filed today in the District of Connecticut, charging the company with 2 counts of wire fraud. Under the terms of the DPA, J.P. Morgan will pay over $920 million in criminal monetary penalty, criminal discouragement, and victim compensation. I don't remember being compensated. Do you? Remember, COMEX. This is the exchange that silver is traded on. COMEX price is reflected to every single silver market on the planet. Everybody goes off the COMEX price. I didn't get my compensation. Department of Justice. Why don't you hand out compensation to every single silver investor who got screwed by these guys? Anyway, criminal monetary penalty credit against payments to the commodity to the CFTC under a separate agreement, with the CFTC being announced today as part of the criminal disgorgement. Credit against payments, blah, blah, blah. For 8 years, traders on JP Morgan's precious metals and U.S. Treasury's desk engaged in separate schemes to defraud other market participants that involved thousands of instances of unlawful trading, meant to enhance profits and avoid losses. Today's resolution, which includes significant criminal monetary penalty, they made a hell of a lot more than you'd find them, by the way, and return money to victims. But this agreement requires JP Morgan to self-report violations of the federal anti-fraud laws and cooperate in future criminal investigations. They...
Peace, blessings, and respect, family. So did you catch that? If you didn't catch it, check it out. When have you ever heard of someone breaking the law, getting put basically on probation, and part of the probation is that if by chance they break the law again, they have to report it? So I break the law, I go to jail. Sometimes I get a plea agreement. And the plea agreement is, I'm going to suspend your jail sentence and I'm going to give you probation. Supervised, unsupervised, intense, standard. On probation, you can't have contact with the victims. You can't go to the scene of the crime. You definitely can't continue to carry on the behavior or the practices that were deemed illegal. So how exactly is it that you get to just rob the people, pay some fines, then compensate the people that you robbed, actually, paid some fines, and told, hey, don't do it again. It'll be a violation of this agreement. And if you do it again, you have to report it. Get your bread up out their system. Quit messing with that funny stuff and go get you some real. Put up some food, put up some water, put up some medicine. Make sure that you got fuel. Make sure that your circle is tight. And make sure you got a way to push a motherfucker's muffin cap all the way back sideways. To flip that ass inside out if they come try and take anything.
Would you rather have paper or gold?